this morning? Needing anything? Your back is tight? Huh. Okay. How about you, Diana? The top. Okay. 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 All right. The cap of the shoulder. You got it. Okay. Low back and cap of shoulder. So let's start with our feet. We're gonna ground ourselves in our feet, but we're gonna lift up on tiptoes right away and then rock a little bit. So waking up through the ankles, because we need the ankles to be loose so that the hips can be loose, so that the low back can be loose, right? So if ankles are stiff, there will your hips and low back be. Yeah. Now, good. And so then I want you, after you warm them up a few times going up and down, we're going to go outside to inside, rocking to the outside of your foot to the inside of your foot. Good. And the first ones you do, don't worry about your toes. Just worry about the ankle mobility. We'll get those toes in a second. But hopefully you should start to notice, oh, yeah, that does make your low back get a little looser. Good. Yep. Good. And then we're going to combine that with your releve. So if we come to the outside of your feet, rock up onto the pinky toe, roll and press onto the ball of the big toe, and then hold the big toe down as you come to the heels. Good. And then outside, up on that blade edge, roll up onto the ball of that toe, push it down so you make sure you have the whole first ray. You're not just sitting on the ball of your foot. And then, makes sense when I say that? Good. We're going to do two more rounds. Yep, hold it down. Diana, I need you to look at my latest post on my Team Mona page because it's a gymnastics post and I don't know the name of the move, but there's a moment when Olga Korbut jumps backwards from one bar to the other with her back to the bar, and what is it? No. No, she's somehow like this on the bottom bar, and I can't remember exactly because it's a TikTok, so I can't, you can't stop them. Yes, behind her. She goes from the low one up to the high one. It's amazing. She stops it. Yes. Yes. Oh, really? That's one whole thing? So, oh. Yeah. So our ankle should be really warm now. But the moment that stuns me is not all the flips. It's the moment when she catches that eagle and holds it. She stops the momentum. She doesn't let it swing. It's amazing to me to that much core strength to stop and hold in that spread eagle pose. Yeah, so I am rolling progressively more and more down. So from the bow, letting it roll and roll and roll. After you get about to the third roll, maybe the fourth one. Maybe the fourth roll. Go ahead and roll down. Now you're looking at your ankles. Bend your knees, but pull your tail back. Pull it way back. So you're holding the bar down. You should feel your abs lift up a little bit to help you. Yep. And then straighten your legs back up and round back up. Yep. And do that again. So pulling the bar close. Eyes to your pubic bone as you round down. Good. Bend your knees. Pull your tail back. It's as if you're, I don't know, trying to look at something right between your ankles. Try to pick something up maybe. And then come back up. Good. Let's do one more time. Round down. Bend those knees. Good. All right, so the next one we do, we're going to change the arms just a little bit. So pull it in, round down, bend your knees, pulling your tail back, trying to get as small as you can here. Good, then extend your chest forward in this deep, deep, deep little squat. Yeah? So, yeah, there you go, good. Now round up, pull away from that bar, pull away, pull it up to your chest. Good. Lift that chest to the sky. Good. Tuck your arms, go into your high pull. Pull back. Good. Good. All right. And then press it down again. Right down the front of you. That's it. Eyes to your pubic bone. Good. Bend those knees deep, deep, deep. Trying to bring your heel towards your bottom. Or your bottom towards your heel, good. Then extend out, lift your chest. You're still in that low squat, holding for a breath. Good. And then round up, pulling back away from the bar. Good. Bar up to your chest. Tuck those elbows, bar up to the sky. Good. And pull it back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's neutral hinge forward. So happy dog, tails up. Good. Pulling the bar down toward the ankles, but the chest stays lifted. Good. Arms come back up. Drive right into those feet. Right back up, right again. Pull the bar back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Neutral hinge again. Good. Chest stays up as the bar comes down. That's it. Good. Good. And then all the way back up. Drive, drive, drive. Nice neutral lift. Good. And pull. Good. And then last time down. Tail up. That's nice. Good. Awareness of where your hips are. Yep. Good. Good. And then all the way back up. Pull that bar up. Good. And then just bring the bar down to your chest, down to your hips. We're going to have a little squat. And as we squat, we're going to pull it to our side. Come back up out of your squat. Good. Squat, pull it to the other side. Good. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit because my cameraman is sleeping. There we go. Oh, no. Well, only tangentially. My father is on a 10-day pilgrimage to Jerusalem and the holy sites in the Holy Land. And my uncle flew out from the East Coast to help care for my grandmother. So just, It's, everybody is okay. Yes. Everybody is now okay. Good. All right, so next one, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna hold that bar over my left thigh. Good, I'm gonna step back into a lunge with my right foot. And then rotate back to the front. Rotate back to the left. Good, and then step back to the front in my squat. That's one. So toot, 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 and then back. We're gonna do that same side again. So squat, bring it to your left. Step back into your lunge. Rotate to the front. Rotate to the left. Back to the front, step in, and then up. Yes. Good. Good. Do that again. So we're going to do 2 more sets to your left. That's it. So you should hopefully feel the change in load management. Yeah. Good. Good. One more. Good. Nice. Okay. And then one to add a little balance on, a little more balance. So have your seat. Rotate to your left. Step back with your right. Good. Now coming up on your left foot, that's your standing foot, you're gonna lift your right knee. So just working on, coming for that deep twist up to a stand. Good. Back down into your big twist and lunge. Good. And up into your stand. That's it. Good. That's right. So I want you to see how long you can keep managing the tension. Sometimes it's tempting to either pull it into the chest, right, so it changes rather than down here. See if you can keep it low. That's it. Good. Good. Now lift your chest up away from it. That's 3, right? We got 1 more. Good. Good. Now hold this last one. You're standing on your left foot. Your right knee is raised. Now we're going to rotate to your right. Drive into your standing foot. And then back to center. So you really want to hold that standing foot as if you could tuck the heel underneath you a little bit. Yeah. And you might just notice what happens in your body. If I don't tuck my foot, if I don't wrap my glute, my knee will torque. And my other knee, the lifted knee, will want to fold in. Good. 1 more. Good. Good. And then just extend that leg, push your heel out. It should just feel good. Just to push out through your heel, pull your tail back and get a stretch through that low leg. Good. And that foot can come right down. All right. We're ready to go to the other side. So, woo. Yes. Okay. Have a seat. Pull that bar to your right side. Good. Coming back up. Good. And have a seat to your right. Good. Just 2 more. Each time you're pulling those sits bones back a little bit. Good. And then holding this one, because we're going to add on to it, we pull it to the right, step back to the left, bring the bar forward, bring it back to the right. Good. Bring it back and step. Good. And that's 1. Good. And we do it again. So sit and squat. Bringing that bar to your right. Step back in your lunge. Bar comes forward. Bar to the side. Bar forward. Hold it as you step back together and up. Good. That's it. Keep on going. Keep on going. In which moment? Because in the here. Ah, correct. That's right. Yes. So on the replay, Diana's question is, when we're twisting, we're in a lunge, so we're trying to keep that chest up. We're not hinged. We're trying to hold ourselves steady there. Yeah. Good. Oh. Good. Is that 4? Is this 4? All right, so if this is our last one, then we're gonna come up into our knee lift. So from our lunge up to the knee lift. Good. Yes, good. And then back down to the side. Ooh, good. And up. That's it. Good. You got it. Yes. Good. All right. Then on this one, let's hold it. Okay. So now we're going to rotate toward your left. Drive into that standing foot. Find the whole tripod. So for me on this side, it means making sure my pinky toe is down because for some reason it wants to pop off the ground. That's it. Good. You're noticing that it's easier to not just balance, but to maintain your integrity of your standing side than one set to the other. So when you did the other side, you had your toe just barely above the ground. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. And then both those legs come down. Yeah. Let's turn our backs to the mat, you guys. I'm going to get a sip of water before I don't think I filled my water up. Okay. So we're going to start arms high, walk away till you get a nice little bit of tension on there. Good. Pull those ribs in and then a little bow. Shh, belly lifts up and then extend your chest up. Little bow. Shh. And so this bow, if you could really think of, instead of trying to force that bar forward and throw your body weight at it, I want you to start from the small of your back. Lift the small of your back, lift the back of your rib cage, lift your sternum, your neck, and then just try to get the bar to touch the far corner where your wall meets your ceiling, right? And so instead of down, I want, yes, aiming up, aiming up. You're painting your ceiling, you're not painting your wall, right? Ceiling, not the wall. We're not coming down it. I don't want you to spell or paint down the wall. Lift up, 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 up from the back of you, up tall through those arms. You should hopefully feel a slightly different engagement. So instead of a lot of neck tension or forward shoulder tension, the arms actually, even though they're set up high, are fairly relaxed. They're just the conduits. Does that make sense? That's better. Yeah, less force, more length. More length, upward, upward, upward. Yep, don't even get to lean into it. Lift the spine. Lift the back, small of your back up. Lift the back of your ribs up. That's better, Lisa. Yes, yes. Smaller, better. Good. Good, okay, because now you have to find that place to your obliques. So turn to your left. Good. And then lift your spine in rotation, right? Just a little press. Again, you're just getting that part of your ceiling, right? So lift up through the back of you. Notice if one side of your back is more squished than the other, right? Can you feel it? So I want you to really have that back awareness. Yes! Not squished, not squished. So meaning, let me see if I can show you a back view. If I rotate and I really shorten this side from the back, I'm actually using a lot of QL and not a lot of oblique. If I can keep my space more even as I rotate, yeah. Oh, it's snowing. Just lightly. Yes, so see how much you can keep. Yes, good, all right. And then try the other side. Just keeping the back long, keeping the bend even from the back. The back is where we're measuring it from. That's it. Good. Good, nice job, yes. All right, so then come back to your center, pull the bar behind your head, step forward, let your elbows just drop down, stretch open through the chest. Your hands can be relaxed. Good, press your bar back up, switch feet, let the bar drop behind your head, push your hips and chest forward. Good. We're going to do one more on each side. We're sort of warming up the opening of the chest and turning on the traps in the back. Yeah. Good. All right. So now you're going to step forward, pull that bar down. Good. See if you can drive into the back foot. So I happen to have my right foot forward, my left one back. I'm going to push the back toe as I push the bar up. Pull it back down. So I'm staying away from the bar. Now there should be tension on that bar. So it'll be a little bit of work for those arms. The shoulder girdle has to move. Can you keep pressing into that back big toe and ball of big toe, that whole first ray? That's it. Good. One more. Ooh, good. All right, go ahead and step back. Let the arm come in front of you. Neutral hinge. So really drive into those shoulders. Lift your tail up. Arms stay level with your ears. Good. Come back up to a stand, nice and tall. Good. Lift your chest. Pull the bar behind you. It should be slack at this point. Good. It goes back up. Neutral hinge. Reach your tail toward your mount. Reach the head toward your bar. And then back up. That's it. Good. So Diana, as you go down, I want you to really pull your tail backwards. Don't let your body lean forward. Yes, pull back, abs, pull back. That's a girl, yes, but that's the difference. Good, 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 good. Good. And we have one more, because then we get to do that press up with the other foot. Good. All right, so now we're going to step, I'm going to have my left foot forward. The bar is up high. Good. And you should be at a place where you have some tension on here. So if somehow when you were doing that last motion, you lost some of the tension, just take a step away, right? Just a little bit more. Good. And then pull that bar down, push it back up, drive into the back, right big toe and ball of the foot. The pinky can reach to the ground, but it's not rolled to the ground. I'm not falling out onto it. That's it. Good. Press and pull. Good. Good. Okay, now can you give me a little of your abs back? Just a little of those high abs. So you're, I know. There you go. There you go. That's nice. Come on, pull those guys in. Pull those guys in. Give me 2 more. What's that? Your shoulder's in the way? Oh, your ponytail. Yeah. So keep the arms up, step back. We're going to neutral hinge again. Good. All right. Then we're just going to bring the bar down, down, down in front of us. The straps will go on either side of the shoulders. Good. Now push that bar back up. Keep your tail pulled back, your spine long. Good. See if your arms will lift a little bit. And you could let your elbows point out as it raises, but then point your elbows down as you bring the arm back down, right? So if you need to do that little root with the elbow to get the arms up past your head, do it, but then hold it there, pull the elbows in so your body learns that it can be there with a better shoulder position. Hope that makes sense. They could, yeah, they could. Diana's asking, could the arms go all the way to the shins? They could. And then you just have to really scoop in to get them back up. Good. All right, next one. Just hold those arms level with your ears. Now bend the elbows, pull the bar behind your head, push it away. Good. And again. That's it, you guys. Pulling your tail back the opposite way of your bar. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. And then neutral hinge all the way up. Do, 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 do. And lift that chest up high. Good. Take your bar down to your side. Just give yourself a stretch. Yeah, right down. Should feel good. Good. And then swing it up to the other side. Stretch there. Good. And then swing it up overhead. Good. Now you're going to step to second position. Whoop. Bring it down. Tap it right, that lower edge right on the edge of your thigh bone. Bring it back up. Other side. Bring it down. Tap that lower edge on the edge of your thigh bone. That's it. So you're getting a little forward push. So if I'm going to the right, it's my right hand pushing down and forward. Yeah. And up. Left hand pushing down and forward. Good. That's it. Good. Good. All right. Next time that we end up over on our right side, we'll hold it. So I've got my right side. I'm tapping that right hand down. Good. Now I'm going to pivot toward this right knee. The left heel will raise, but as it does, I'm going to push across and then open back up a little bit. So that left one, the one that's behind me, is the bending knee that comes underneath. The right hand pushes farther across and then back open. So it should be a lovely, beautiful oblique twist. Yeah. So your back left knee will fold under you and face your cupboards. Lisa. You want me to show you this view? Let's see. So here's center, and I'm going to your right. My left one, this is going to go toward the bar. And then I'm going to push the bar across the front of my body. Toward the left. You got it. Yes, that's right. The bar is vertical, and you're trying to push strong with that bottom hand. Otherwise, you were right. You're right. So I'm put over my knee. I'm going away. You're right, Lisa, you've got it. You're pressing away. So I'm pressing into the openness. Yes. That's it. Yeah, and if you can do that simultaneously, so once you figure out where you're going, you've got that hand down here already, push as you pivot. Right, so you've already come to second position, you've already tapped your leg. Now push it as you pivot, so that becomes one fluid, lovely motion. Yes. Yeah. Good. Can you really give... Good. All right. You done on that side? Feel done? All right. Let's step it back to center. We're going to step forward. Again, pull the elbows behind. It should feel good to let them have a break from that push. And then up and other foot. This is just a little break. Elbows pull behind. Oh, it's really snowing now. Crazy. I know. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So we're going to step to your left now, right? Second position. And you're bringing that bar down, tapping the left hand to the knee. So let's just remind ourselves of that moment, right? And then coming back to center. Yep. And do that again. Out to the left. Arms come down, tapping the left hand forward toward the knee. Right? Good. Okay, so we've already done these alternating. So now we're going to go and add in the pivot. Okay? So to the side. Press. As you pivot the right knee toward the bar. Maybe that's what I should have said. And then open it back up. You got it. Yep. Push, pivot, press. And then open it back to second. Good. Now if you feel solid, you're welcome to stay here. I think that's what we did on the first side, right? But there is also another balance element and a little more inner thigh if you step back to center. So you can kind of see what it is you want to add in or not. Maybe for you, staying here is the better moment, right? Getting this, being able to hold that, press, and pivot back open. LT, watching on the replay, this is a great moment for you to add that forward force and the pivot. Is it now? Oh, that was so funny. Are you serious? Oh no. Oh my gosh, Diana. No, we're like, yeah. Huh. All right. So go ahead and come up again. Give yourself a little twist the other way. Should feel good. Good. And then up and the other way. Good. And then hands in front of you. Good. Pressing out. Body plank. Whew, floating plank. Floating plank with your body. Good. Check your throat. We're going to go right into tricep. So bend the elbows. Press straight up. So there's your forward tricep press. So hopefully you're out enough that you have a little angle in your ankles. Yes? While you're out there, notice how much more stable you feel if you can take the back of your heels and point them like little arrows to the ground. Yeah, Lisa. Lisa, you have just come so far. Can I just say that? It looks great. It looks great. So beautifully lined up. Good. Yeah. And then Diana, your challenge is to not push your heels down by pushing your knees back. You're going to try to, I know. That is, yes. Yeah, can you feel the difference? Oh, good. Yes. Right? Go to. All right, so triceps should hopefully be feeling a little bit of work by now. And if they haven't, then maybe you need to go farther away and give yourself some more resistance. Yep, we're gonna keep those elbows bent and just slide them up and pull them down. And slide them up and pull them down. Good, and we're trying to keep those elbows tucked in and forward. Tucked in and forward. So we're working on scapular mobility here. So we've changed the motion, but can you still think about how you're supporting that motion? Yes, so heels reaching down from the ankle, not from the knees. A little support from those ribs. Good. That's it. And one more. We should be feeling close to toasted triceps. Okay, good. Good. All right, now step forward. Elbows are bent still. They're just higher. Just give me little pulsing presses. Hold your ground, just little pulses. So my elbows are up above my shoulder. This is you shoving something heavy up on a high shelf. Push, push, push. Hold your ground. Keep your elbows still. Just push for 3, 2, 1. Let those arms come straight up to the sky. Good. I know, and then rest. Rest. I feel like we need a lot of this twist this morning. Do you too? The twist feels right. Twist feels good. So I want to come down to the floor. So you can come down however you would like. I am going to roll down and then hold my bar with one hand. You can roll down and let go of your bar gently. Just make sure it's not going to break anything when you let go. Let's see, am I going to blend into my mat, Lisa, when I get down there? How's your sight? Lisa? How's your sight? Yeah. Yeah, you used to tell me that your eyes. Your attitude is so amazing. I know, right? That's so grown up. So I'm in a plank. I have optional bar in one hand. Here, I'll show this hand. So optional bar in one hand. I happen to have it in my left hand. I'm going to pull it to the side and push it away. Yeah, back in and back forward. You can, if you want, push it down. That's like doing a little push-up. So to the side, push, in, and optional push. So if you've been on that chair and had to push the bar down, it's that same feeling. That's it. Right down your side, Diana. Right down your side. That's it. Good. Yes, you want tension. So I'm kind of far from my mount. I'm probably at least a yard or so away. That's it. Good. That's it. Nice. Good. And then back and down. Good. And one more. Good. And down. Good. Bring your knees down just so that you can switch hands on that bar. We'll do the same thing the other way. So you're coming into your plank in a tripod, basically, right? You have one hand in the air, step back, and then pull it in and push, and pull it in and down. Yeah, I think we have one more to get even. I'm just turning so I can see what you're doing. Good. That's it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Of the pull itself? That's weird. That's weird. Let's see. So you two are capable of kneeling, right? LT, I know that that's not comfortable to come all the way down, so you can come upright if that's more comfortable. I'm going to show you guys first just from here. We're going to actually seek her from here. Rounding back, rounding back, rounding back. Good. Pull the bar to the chest. Good. Push it up to the sky. Keep your abs on. And we're just sitting on our sits bones. So this is a lovely variation of two exercises. Thigh stretch, which is normally done in that high kneel, right? So scooping the belly in. Pull it into your chest, right up across the front of your body. Pulling it down, pulling it down, pulling it down, then up to your chest. Abs on as you lift that bar up with control. Good. That's right. Good. So the LT in your high kneel is going to look like this. Pulling it into your hips. Thigh stretch back. Pull it up to your chest. Tuck your elbows. Bar up, spine long. Booty lifts you. So it's a little different feeling. Yeah. I'll show it for LT one more time because you guys have got it. Pull it, pull it, pull it right up the front. Up. Good. And that should feel kind of good and a little bit of work. Yes? Ah. Good. Oh, good. I like it too. Yeah? Good. Yeah, and I like that I can see you guys using your abs to pull back here. It's not your backs. That's it. Good. Good. Can we do one more? That's it. Good. It's like a big row, but without your legs. Yeah? So now we're going to take it to the side. So feel your sits bones first. Feel where they are. Feel where on your heels they are. Because now we're going to row it down the side of us. Up to the side. Pulling it up to the side. Push, 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 push. Then come up to your center. We'll alternate sides. So other side. Pull along the side. Elbow pulls back as the bar comes up. Up to the side. That's it. Good. And then up into your center. So LT, that's going to look a little different for you, but not too different. To the side. Pulling it up, 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 up. Tuck your elbows, push that bar up, and then rotate back to center. Good. I know. And back. Tuck your elbows and up. Yes. Working the back of that shoulder. Hopefully it feels good, Diana, to work through that. Movement heals, movement heals. Actually, if you want to know a little science, The lactic acid is gone. It's uric acid that's in there now. The lactic acid actually dissipates after about 20 seconds, but it's the lingering uric acid that causes the pain. I know. Yeah, feel good? So if you feel like you've gotten even amounts on both sides, go ahead and come forward, put your bar down, and just pull back in a child's pose. But I want you to see if you can sit back with your tail up. So if you start with a happy dog tail or a happy cat, pull that back as you come down. So instead of immediately tucking down, see if you can really pull that tail up. Good. Then use your abs to lift you. Bring the bar to your hips, up to the sky, pull it back up. Doop, doop, doop. Good. Now rotate, look back to your right side. Not a stretch, it's a little work. And to your left. Good. Come neutral hinge forward, neutral hinge as much as you can. Woo. And I'm gonna have to drop my bar because I want a little support as I come down. Clonk. Good. And then again, sit back, happy cat or happy dog, pulling back in that child's pose. So not a tuck, just getting your booty as low as you can with your tail lifted. Good. And then abs up as you lift your hips. Good. Arms come in and up. Good. And then rotate to one side, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, and to the other side, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Good. Nice job. Now this time we're going to do a cat roll down. So a little different than the neutral hinge. Hands are low. Scoop your belly in. Try to keep your hips pushed forward towards your bar. It's okay if your bar moves away from you. That's how it would on a Cadillac. And you're going to see how low you can go without your booty pushing back. Good. Once you get down wherever that is, release your tail, lift it up. Good. All right. And then sit back, pulling that tail up, 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 up. So now you're in that child's pose again. Your hands might want to hop forward. Good. And then you're going to lift your hips, round your spine back up. Good. And we'll reach those arms up again. So the only thing we changed is how we're getting down through that sequence. So pull back. That's it. Pull back. Good. Arms come down, drop forward. Round down, pushing your hips forward towards your bar. Push them forward, push them forward, push them forward. I know they're going to want to hinge back. Really challenge yourself to get your hips forward. Good. And then whenever your hands get to the ground, go ahead and release your tail, sit back. Your arms can float forward. That's it. Good. Again, you're thinking about a happy tail, not necessarily a tucked tail. Good. And then lift those abs. Bring that bar into your chest. We're going to do one more round. One more round. So arms up, pull back, keep your glutes on. Good. Pull back, keep your glutes on. Good. All right. Bring the bar down in front. Here you go. Last cat roll down. Last cat roll down. So hips pushing forward, not under, just forward. Scoop that belly in and lift it. Keep pushing those hips. Keep pushing those hips. That is one of the scariest exercises in all of Pilates. And then tail pulls back. Good. And then round back up. All right, so now we're back in that upright kneel so that we can take ourselves and bring ourselves up to a stand. When we do, I want us to grab on up high. So I've got my hands on the ropes. We're just gonna step one foot forward and then the other one. LT, I know you're loving that. Okay, so we're gonna take your left foot. Well, actually, which foot is better for you guys? Are you guys facing the same way? Not really. It's okay. Doesn't matter? Okay. Because you have that amazing mirror. So I've got left foot on the bar, and I'm gonna turn myself sideways to the mount. So LT, you can be holding on to your fuse ladder with one hand. Diana and Lisa, we're going to hold on with two hands on the ropes, right? So I've got, oops, you can't see, can you? Hang on, see if I can step over there and make that a little more visible. All right, so hands on the ropes. So standing tall on your right side, we're just gonna lift your left foot and put it down. So the right side is to the mount, the left foot is away. We're side to the mount. Yeah. And we're first just working on driving into that standing leg so that you feel this booty underneath you. Good. Good. All right. So that's 4. Now we're going to take this leg and push it to the outside. Whoa. Bring it back up into parallel. Push it to the outside. Bring it back up into parallel. Yowza. Can you find it? Yeah, good. Good. You're there, good. All right, and now the left leg is gonna stay long and we're just gonna let it kick forward with control, bring it back with control. So forward in front of you, good, and back. And we're just trying to control the force, not let it swing back across your midline. See if you can keep it pushed out as it comes forward. Oh, standing booty. Bar is talking to me. Holy cow. I thought I was over it. That class kicked my butt. Holy cow. All right. Now we're going to take that leg and lift it up and down to your left. Just lift, whoop, and lower. So 2 big things that you have to think about. As you lift, you're actually driving more into the standing foot. Push that down. Lift your glute up. As you come in, you have to lift up through your belly to control this foot because otherwise the bar wants to swing it back in, right? So this hip then gets a little bit of deceleration. Yeah. What's that? To the side. Straight up to the side. Good. Last one, last one. Good. All right. And then very carefully, make sure you hold on to the strap at the top so that when you take your foot off, it doesn't come flinging at you. Yeah. Good. All right. Give it a little booty shake because now you got to put the other foot on. So now my right foot is on. I've turned my left side to the mount. And we're just going to lift the knees straight up and down in front of us first. Finding that balance, finding that uprightness. I need to be an owl. I need to be able to turn my head all the way around. Yes. Or a mirror. I think a mirror would make it hard for you guys. Do you think? Because that would be like more of me. Like, which one are you watching? Although I like it in your room. I love it. You keep yours. You keep your mirror. So we're gonna lift that leg now and push it to the outside. Bring it back up into parallel. So again, make sure your foot gets under the knee, out to the side, and then up, whoa, into parallel. I'm just gonna adjust my foot a little bit here. Yeah. What's happening? Oh. Ha. So hold that leg, hold that leg. Oh, are you watching the beagle again? So swing the leg forward, swing the leg back. Again, as it comes forward, keep trying to push outward. Oops, I think we just lost Kelly. She froze right before she, too bad. Hopefully she'll make it back in. So the leg is just swinging, push, swinging back. Good. Okay, last piece. Raise, woo, and lower. Okay, raise, and lower. Ah. Good. Yeah. I know. We have just two more. We have just two more. There you go. Can you bring it back just a little bit as it lifts? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Yes, Diana. Really nice. Good job. Okay, that bar can come back down. Ooh, make sure you're holding on to the top. Yeah, good, 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 good. Let's take our bar, 2 hands overhead. I happen to have, actually I'm going to start with my left side to you so that I can, so my left side is to the mount, right side is away. Step the left foot behind and then allow yourself to lean into it. So it's going to be a little work. Then I want you to reach up to the sky nice and tall and then look away from the mount. It's going to be a working stretch. It's not going to be big and luscious. Yeah? Good. All right. Unwind yourself. Turn around. Other hand. Other side. So now the side closest to the mount steps behind and we side bend away from the mount. That's it. Good. And again, it's a working stretch. Reach up from your standing foot all the way to your hands. Good. Good. And then you felt the stretch or the work? The stretch. Yeah, like I said, it's not exactly a nice luscious stretch. It's more of a working reset, right? Getting ourselves up. So we'll put that, I think we're done. Yep. So just take your hands behind the head, pull those elbows back. Good. Rotate to the side. Look to the back elbow. Good. And other side. Pull those elbows back. Look to that back elbow. Pull that back elbow further out of your vision. Good. Let's do one more each way. Rotate. Look back. Pull. Good. Throat is pressing back into your fingers a little bit. Good. And then back to center. Open that up and release. Yes. Thank you. I hope you really don't have to go downtown. Oh, good. Is that, yeah. And they will understand.